Hello, this is Ronnie. I'm back here with a clip taken from a long video that I just finished to record for my subscribers. I'm leaving the option for my services at 50% off for the first year open, and I'll be providing further details after the clip ends. So if you're interested, please stay on. I'll be talking to you again at the end of the clip. I would like you also to read carefully the disclaimer that I'm going to put up now, so that it is clear to you before you go ahead and watch the video. This is just a standard thing. This is XAO on the weekly scale. That's the gold and silver sector index, and I think that we do have some achievement here. I mean, the bulls can draw some comfort from the fact that support, long-term support, really jumped into helping here and showed up the price, and we have seen some nice comeback here. But it's not, although it's an achievement, I would say, it is not completely clearing us away from this maze. We are still stuck here. Yes, we are still stuck here. We still have the, to clear all obstacles that are on the way up, because every level here is representing resistance now. Yes, we have a nice jump here above the 50 moving average on the weekly, and this is a pattern that for now continues to be respected by Mr. Market. So I really don't have any reason to say, well, let's just forget about it, let's look for something else. Why? Because we are bored? No, you should never do that. If you are bored, look for other things to do, then change wave counts that seem to work. If this is okay, just leave it. Just leave it. Learn to give the market the time that it needs to fully confirm and pull you out of a maze, essentially, what's been going on here. So here's what I see. We came down on the daily, support, jumped in, as I said, and here we go. First hurdle, that was important hurdle to overcome, is right here at 134, 35 or so, and it is definitely positive that we managed to do that. However, we do have the confluence of the 50 and the 200 just above. There is another layer of resistance right here, which is pretty obvious with the lines that I'm showing you here, the horizontal. There's going to be maybe a struggle now, yeah, and I do see the metals coming under pressure, so I will not be surprised to see this one backing off a bit. But as long as it holds this level, no matter how many times it comes being pushed down here, but it holds this level, that's very good news. Okay, look what a mess we went through here. It took a long time, almost 1 month, to eventually clarify and tell us that this is most likely a B or an X, and it led to the final leg down. This was a triangle, as you can see, yeah. And also here we went through quite 2-3 weeks of looking like going nowhere, and look at this. So I suspect that something like this is coming now. Okay, and again, the absolutely critical thing is to see this level holding. Okay, let's have a look at the 60 minutes. And I wouldn't rush to put fixed labelings here, but you can see the gradual build up here to overcome each step. At each step there was resistance, and it jumped, came back, tested support. Yeah, it held. Next day, jumped, came back, tested support. Yes, fine. Again, next day, jumped, came back, tested support. Very good. This is encouraging. For now, that's what I would say concerning the index at this point. Let's have a look at silver. I have somewhat bearish wave count for you for silver. No guarantee it's correct, of course. It's bearish, not for very long term, but I would say a few weeks. There are quite a few options in which we can really take the price action here, analyze the price action here. This is just one of them. Longer term is extremely bullish. It assumes that this is in fact wave 1. And we have a whole jungle of ABCs here, okay? We won't go through each one of them now. But the idea globally, if you like, is to encapsulate all of this as a big A, encapsulate all of this as a big B. And what we are doing now, we're coming in a big C down that will test 22. Will test 22. The C itself will be composed of an ABC. And we are finished with A, we are finished with the B, we're coming down to deliver that C. Out of this C, in the pink color, we have already seen first wave and possibly also second wave. And when we're going to see the details, you'll see how all this is fitting in. And I would say that should we continue to see a steady decline, delivering clear waves as we go down, and finishing right here at around 22 with 5 waves complete, that could be something big. And then we could witness a very big surge, a major awakening. I don't know what's going to trigger that. No idea what could trigger that, but this is in the pattern, if you like. And the pattern right now is decidedly bearish. Here I'm going to show you. You can see this is A, and then you have A, B, C, which gives you a B. Coming down, you take this as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's your 1. That's an ABC, and look how it came down. Basically giving back a lot of the gains, just slumping back. That doesn't look good. It looks good as a third wave, actually. You see? It looks good as a third wave, and that is encouraging for those who want to follow down the path of this wave count. Yeah, so that's the 15 minutes. And you got this as an A, that's a B, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, C, and that's the slump. So I will not be surprised to see it back testing this level and even breaking it. I don't think it's going to happen in a day. This is already quite a big move, what we are seeing here. So that is essentially the thinking of this big C that I am painting for you here. You know what, I'll go to the 2-hour scale. Maybe we'll get good perspective here. Okay, well, that's it. Do you see A, B? 1 is down, 2 is down, I think. Now we're getting down for 3. And then hesitation, 4th wave, and final washout, taking us towards 22, 22 and a half. And then the moment of truth. We could be absolutely flying. Okay, so that's very interesting. That's silver. Here's gold. That is the daily scale of gold. As you can imagine, I also have a bearish reading for gold short term. Also very difficult. A lot of options are open up here. We have an ABCX, ABCX. Is that another A, B, and that's a big C? Or are we in an ABC and that's an X, and then we have another ABC? There are so many options. But I think short term, it looks to me like it is keen to come back and break the low registered here. Okay, so I will work at this point with this limited, if you like, limited version of the breakdown, meaning I'm going to focus on what happened from this spot. Okay, so that's going to be my 1, that's 2, that's 3. I think I'm in a 4th wave. Okay, so it's calling for a fifth wave on the black scale. Whether this is going to turn into complete third wave on the blue scale, I don't know at this point. Yes, it definitely could. Yeah, when you think about what we are projecting for silver, I don't see a problem. Yeah, it'll go down, you get your third, and then a fourth, and then final plunge. In gold, we do have a line that you want to take account of. Do you see this line? It pushed it down very badly. When it came back, it pushed it down with a coincidence of the overhead resistance horizontal. Do you see? It pushed it down pretty massively. Okay, so this line is critical for the analysis, and I'm going to focus here. So that's basically what we are seeing. That's 1, that's 2, that's 3 complete. Now, whether this is the fourth complete, I don't know. Doesn't look to me like it's complete. The key is to see it continuing to lose ground. That is that could be taken as an A, B, C, and we want to see it essentially coming back, revisiting 1688, 1692 zone around here, spending a bit of time here, that's fine, and that continuing down. We are seeing also quite a lot of pressure on the Australian dollar, US dollar, and as you know, there is high correlation between the two, so that's not surprising. That is something that could surprise. Suddenly jumping back up there, that's too much strength, obviously, and will call for reassessment of the wave count. On my website, the homepage is right here. It's Wave Mastery, www.wavemastery.com. Yeah, wavemastery in one word.com. That takes you to the homepage. You can scroll down, look through some things that I've written here, some recommendations from past users and current users, and that is essentially the offer currently open only to first-time subscribers. Okay, so there is the daily service, daily videos that are preceded by a trial, so you can take the trial for 1 week, and at the end of that, if you're happy, you do nothing, you go on to the plan of half price. Essentially 79 presents half price of the normal price, and that will be good for 1 year. That means 12 payments of 79. If you want to watch just the weekend videos, then you go for this one, and it does give you access to the weekend videos, and I often also insert a video as a bonus midweek, just to keep you on track, to see a little bit where things are moving, because sometimes 1 week of full price action is a lot, and the wave count can change, especially if you're a short-term trader. You really want to know what's happening. So that is essentially the situation. If you decide to go, for example, for the daily videos, you click here, it takes you to the page where it explains to you, you should read that, it explains to you what is covered, etc., etc. If you like what you read, you click here, subscribe. It takes you to PayPal, because my paying system is through PayPal, and you pay through PayPal. You can see you have the trial at $9.99. That's for the first 7 days. As I said, if you like what you see, do nothing. It just goes automatically. If you don't like, you can cancel. Or if you don't know how to cancel, or you have any doubt, you have any question, you can write to me, of course. Once you go through and you pay, you come back, PayPal will send you back to my website to fill in your profile details, choose your login, and once you do that, you will be led automatically to the page with the links to the various videos classified by date. If at any point in time in this process you have a problem, things are not going as I'm describing to you right now, all you have to do is just contact me and I'll help you out. That is essentially it. So you'll have 1 week to look at things. I would like to just spend a minute about the website itself. I have written here a few articles. Is this website for me? You can go through that one. Psychology and trading, trading and the arts, why join? Yes, each of these articles could perhaps help you to see how to relate to my website, but there is no substitute, in my opinion, to actually take a trial. You know, you take a trial, and I want to say another thing. You take a trial and you can't make up your mind. You want more time to think. Fine, I understand that. Then you cancel, but then you are not allowed to take another trial. Please, I want to be very clear about that. There are people who abuse this, and it's really not right. You're not allowed to take more than one trial, okay? A trial is a trial. But if you're interested, after you take a trial, you're interested to come back, you can still benefit from the low price for the next full year. But you have to write to me, and then I will send you a special link without a trial. And if you join, then you're going to go immediately onto the reduced price plan for 12 months. Okay? If you take another trial after you took already one, I am going to have to cancel that and refund you. And if you do that 2 or 3 times, I'm just going to blacklist you, because there are people who have been doing it, and I'm afraid this is really absolutely not right. This is subscribe here. Use subscription. Once you are logged in, you will see this one highlighting you daily service videos or weekend service videos. Yeah, it will show which one you really have the right to access. The daily service videos, to be very clear, they cover the weekend service videos, okay? So you don't have to subscribe to both. The daily covers everything I do. The weekend, of course, is more selective. Now, I have here resources. There are chart galleries right here, chart 1, 2, 3. There are plenty of charts here that give you an idea how I go about subdividing various market action here. I covered a lot of markets, and you can see there is history here that could be very interesting for you to just go through. Let's see, platinum, for example. Yes, that's 1973 to 1978. If you click right on top where it shows you the hand, the chart opens up big. You can print it if you like. Here's an example of platinum, April 1980. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the huge correction that followed after that. So there is plenty for you, whichever market you're interested in, the financials, commodities, precious metals, etc. Okay, so that's chart galleries. Then useful links, as the name implies. Yes, recommended reading list. You have a long list of books here that I've read over the years that I found very interesting. Of course, I have many more books that I would like to add. It's just a question of time. I don't always have time to update this one. But the books that you find here did help me in the beginning, and still the information here is very valuable in these books. For example, Kroll. I don't know how many of you heard about Stanley Kroll. Stanley Kroll was a really imaginative fellow trader that wrote very well about his own trading and in trading in general. I learned a lot from these books. And of course, if you haven't heard about Reminiscence of a Stock Operator, you should get this book and read it. You will not regret. This is a book that most traders, I think, have come across and read. It is very interesting. And as you go down the list, you will see if there are things that are of interest to you. Of course, go ahead, get them. Some of them are even available online for free as a PDF. Check that. If you have questions about that, you can even contact me. Here's the contact us, and you put your name. Please make sure you give me the right email address. Message, simple maths, submit, I get it. You'll hear from me. I'm based in Belgium, so if you write to me from Australia or from the US and I'm having my rest, do not be surprised if I don't react quickly, okay? Normally within a day you will have a reply from me. I check my email fairly regularly. So that's about it. Hope to see you visiting my website. Hope to see you taking a trial. If you have any questions, again, don't hesitate. Get in touch with me, and wishing you great trading week. Bye now.